Hey guys, this is Derek from Garage Off-Road, bringing you another episode of our Land Rover Discovery Overland build. And as you know, on the previous episode, we did a suspension lift using a Terra Firma 3-inch suspension system. Now it's time to move on to the bumper. We're gonna start with the front one. We would like to keep the look of the Land Rover a little bit old school, so we decided to go with these halogen lamps from Procomp, and they are gonna go right here on the bumper on both sides. Next up is we're gonna use the winch, and we are gonna use a Smithy built XRC 9,500 pound winch, and again to keep it old school, we're gonna go with a steel rope. Okay guys, so that's the bumper for our Discovery project. We keep a lot of them in stock, so we just took this one off the shelf to make the video a little bit faster. First order of business is to add the bull bar. Bull bar looks like this. It's very simple. I think it's gonna look perfect. So let's do that right now. I'm gonna fire up the welder and we are gonna tack it in place. Okay, we got the bull bar installed, so now we can focus on the lights. Let's start with marking holes for them. So now that we have the holes drilled, we can take the lights and see how they look like. So, what do you guys think? I think they look pretty awesome. We got the bumper, we got the bull bar welded in place, and we got the lights test fitted. So the next thing to do is take it to the powder coat, get it coated, and then installation. So see you guys when we get it back. Okay guys, so we have the bumper back from the powder coat. As you can see, it's finished in the nice satin black. We chose to go with the satin black because it's just good color to use, and we have black accents on the Land Rover, so I think that's gonna flow pretty nice. Other than that, we have our winch here and our lights, which we are gonna install it first because it's pretty much impossible to install it while the bumper is on the car. Since our lights didn't come with the harness, we opted to go with this universal one. As you can see, it has all the switches, all the connectors, and what's nice about it, it has those waterproof pigtails, to which I added the pigtail for the lights, and I spliced it together, added some nice loom and heat shrink just to make it nice and neat. On the other side, we got our winch and we got two fairleads. This is the factory one that came with the winch, and this is the roller style. I'm absolutely not a fan of it. It's just big and bulky, so we opted to go with this worn cast iron fairlead, which is much nicer. Much thinner. It's not gonna seize up on us or anything like that. It's just gonna look much better on the front of the vehicle. As you can see, we got our worn fairlead installed. The only reason we did that is because it's pretty much impossible to get to it with the winch in the bumper. So the next thing we're gonna do is install the winch. But before I do that, I wanna tell you about this bumper and its features. So we got two different bolt patterns on here. One is for worn, second one is for standard winches such as Smithy-Built or Super Winch or Badlands from Harbor Freight. And as you can see, we also did these two cutouts here, and those are specifically made for the clutch on the winch. Basically what you want to do is switch this clutch to go on here, and it's much more convenient to engage the winch and then engage going. In order to relocate this whole clutch assembly, you have these two bolts. This is on every winch the same. So we have these two bolts, and they pretty much hold the whole winch together. Once we unbolt them, and we're gonna use a 6mm Torx for it. Once you unbolt them, you can take this whole thing out, and inside this, in this particular case, in the Smithy-Built, there's gonna be 12 of those 3mm Torx bolts, which you're gonna unbolt and just twist the whole assembly 180 degrees. Once you do that, you are gonna put them back together and just reinstall it how you took it out. Now I'm gonna show you how to do it on time lapse. Now that we got our winch modified, we can move on to the lights. Again, they are gonna be pretty much impossible to mount once the winch is in there, so let's get to it. They have only, or these particular lights have only one nut, and it happens to be 40mm, so I'm just gonna do it now. We've got the lights installed, and now we can move on finally installing the winch. But before we do that, we need to do something with this solenoid box. There's no place to put it inside the bumper, so we have to relocate it somehow. So we came up with this bracket. Remember, the relocation is gonna be different for different winches. Some of them don't come with remote solenoid boxes, so you have to figure something out. We came up with this bracket, and it pretty much prevents us from cutting the grill or relocating it in the engine bay. So let's get to it right now, and I'm gonna bolt it to the solenoid box and then to the little bracket here. Okay, so we got those cables here. Those are coming from the solenoid box. It's just much easier to install them on the winch right here because that's gonna be behind the bumper. So it's just much easier to install them before we get the winch in the bumper. So let's do that right now. As you can see, we got the bumper mounted up. It's really straightforward. It goes on, just the factory bumper goes on with 4 bolts. You can use factory bolts. With our bumpers, we provide brand new hardware. On top of that, we got the winch installed. There's many variances in the winches, so we had to kind of play with clocking the switch mechanism here, and we decided to go with a 45-degree angle, and that seems to fit pretty well in there. On top of that, we have the lights which we wired up, and everything seems to be working fine. So that's about it when it comes to the bumper. Okay guys, there it is, the end of the episode 2, in which we installed a bumper, winch and lights. And in episode 3 we are gonna be installing a snorkel on this thing. So hit that like and subscribe button to don't miss any future videos. Stay tuned.